How to file Airbnb damage claims in the most effective way. Both Airbnb and VRBO offer protection against property or belongings damages caused by guests. This damage protection program is called AirCover in Airbnb. The URL links are provided below. However, the information provided by Airbnb is somewhat vague, making it challenging to file a claim. Both hosts and guests can file claims in this center, which may account for a significant amount of funds in your hosting service. This is why we emphasize the importance of managing resolution center cases in our Integrated Management, Operation and Pricing System, the IMOP system. To seek reimbursement for damages, hosts must use the resolution center. This video will primarily guide the hosts on filing reimbursement claims via the resolution center. We will not discuss the numerous creative ways some guests file claims against hosts, but if you face complex claims by the guests, feel free to reach out for advice. Before we talk about filing Airbnb damage claims, first the hosts must establish a set of comprehensive house rules, including prohibitions on parties, any smoking, and mandatory quiet hours. Emphasizing these rules minimizes potential disputes and damages. The house rules are the primary basis for your reimbursement claims. They can improve your odds for being reimbursed. Let's discuss the process of filing a reimbursement claim in the Resolution Center. It is crucial to file claims strategically rather than aggressively. Some claims, regardless of effort, might never result in reimbursement. We update this video series periodically, so make sure to subscribe to this channel for regular updates. For a limited time period, channel subscribers can email us request private videos at no cost, as well as having free website membership at www.strtext.com. Imagine a guest broke your TV and left without informing you. The host potentially suffers 4 aspects of damages, but AirCover will only cover the first one at best. 1. Replacement cost of the TV. 2. Loss of rental income due to the broken TV. The listing cannot be used unless you get a replacement TV right away. 3. Time spent documenting and filing the claim initially. 4. Subsequent time and stress involved in following up with Airbnb to ensure reimbursement. It is important to address these damages promptly and efficiently. Handling reimbursement claims correctly can significantly improve your annual profit. This significance is also highlighted in our video about the IMOP system. Below are the key steps outlined by Airbnb and our improved procedure, which is simpler and faster. We will provide a comprehensive summary at the end of this video. Airbnb's suggested steps include: 1. Document the issue by taking photos or videos, getting repair or cleaning estimates, and/or receipt. 2. Within 14 days of the responsible guest's checkout, request reimbursement from them by starting an AirCover for host's request in the Resolution Center. 3. Your guest will have 24 hours to respond to the request. If they don't respond, pay partially, or decline payment, you'll be able to submit a reimbursement request under host damage protection. Airbnb Support will then step in and review the request. 4. Keep in mind that if you want to involve Airbnb Support in your AirCover for host's request, you will need to do so and submit the supporting documentation of the damage within 30 days of the damage or loss. Before we talk more about details and handle such type of damage effectively on an ongoing basis, the host should design the listing at the very beginning so any damages are affordable even without Airbnb's reimbursement. Make sure your listing can stay operational while awaiting reimbursement. Keep your expectations low to avoid distress and minimize secondary damage. With the above precautions, below is our suggested, more effective way to handle the broken TV situation or alike. 1. Document the damage. Instruct your housekeeper to take various photos of the damaged TV for evidence. Videos are not acceptable by Airbnb Resolution Center, so there is no need to record excessive videos. Don't send the photos all at once. Keep some spare photos in case Airbnb requests more evidence. Your housekeepers should be trained to report damage and excessive messiness, which would require extra cleaning service. 2. File a case claim and inform the guest. Submit a Resolution Center case to Airbnb before the next guest checks in. Airbnb's rules on this are slightly more flexible now, but you do not want to wait for 14 days to file a claim. If you prefer, you can inform the guest about the incident in a calm and professional manner. Mention that per Airbnb AirCover policy, you are required to submit a Resolution Center case. Typically, the guest will ignore your messages or may dispute what has happened. However, as long as you have filed a resolution center case, you have completed the most important step in the reimbursement process, saving you a significant amount of time. 3. Understand Airbnb's policies. Airbnb's host guarantee might cover property damage caused by guests. Whether Airbnb approves your case and the proofs required can vary greatly depending on the Airbnb case manager, the nature of the damage, and other factors. This process can be long and arduous and will test your perseverance. 4. Request Airbnb to get involved. You need to request Involve Airbnb on the Resolution Center 48 to 72 hours after the case is submitted. If you do not do this, Airbnb will not provide any assistance, and your case will be ignored. Even after requesting Airbnb's involvement, it may still take some time for them to get back to you. To expedite the process, or to keep the case alive, you need to proactively call or send messages, emails to Airbnb to follow up on the case. Airbnb typically communicates via email, not Airbnb messages, for matters related to resolution center cases. 5. Cooperate with Airbnb's investigation. Be prompt and cooperative if Airbnb requests additional information such as more photos and damage estimates. Official invoices or online price information are often needed. Remember that your case manager has a job to do to satisfy the requirement of Airbnb insurer. It is best that you work with case manager so you get reimbursed, and the case manager can close the case. 6. Reflect and review. Once resolved, reflect on the experience and consider preventive measures to avoid similar incidents in the future. 7. Legal action. AirCover is designed to avoid legal action. Legal action, including arbitration, can be very time-consuming and costly. By taking legal action, you drastically increase the potential amount of secondary damage. We think the procedure we recommended above take care of all necessary steps simpler and faster. We hope you find this video informative and useful. Please subscribe to this channel for anytime access to this and other videos. As a subscriber, you can request private videos or playlists by emailing us at bestideadistillery@gmail.com. That's all for today. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.